Yeah, Madonna did it. Are you what have I said wrong?
Hey, we're recording the podcast.
That's our theme song.
Shut up.
Good morning to you, wherever you are, because it is
Morning Subway!
for August 20th, 2026. My name is Bernie Burns. Sitting right over there, she's my material girl. It's Ashley. Say hi to Ashley, everybody.
Well, you know, diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Are you a Madonna fan? Like when?
I mean, sure, she was great in A League of Their Own.
That's okay. Okay, sure, good enough. I really loved her filmmaking career with Truth or Dare. That's what I like more than anything else.
No, I mean, Madonna's an institution. She's one of those artists that's just sort of like always been there and kind of like always will be. She's one of those artists that has really weird records. Like she's been nominated or like won, I think, is it MTV Awards or Grammys for like every decade that she's been active?
Which is, I don't think she had any songs in the 70s. She's an 80s star, right? So 80s, 90s, 2000s. I heard somebody call it the naughties the other day, and I'm just not with that at all.
Would you say you're
2000 teens?
Naughty gonna call it that?
And then the 2020s. Stop immediately. 5 decades. 5 decades as a world famous pop star. And she hasn't stopped, like, you know.
No, the reason we're talking about this is because she's the lead nominee for the MTV Video Music Awards this year.
Edging out in second place, Taylor Swift. I don't know what the qualification period is to get an MTV Video Music Award nomination, but Taylor Swift and Madonna had songs this year. Like,
do you think it involves having to have made a music video before MTV stopped showing music videos?
It is MTV.
Why do they still have a Video Music Award if they don't show any video music?
I don't know. Do they just have the VMAs?
Is it just tradition at this point?
Like, I'm going to sound... Didn't we see the end of MTV, or am I thinking about something else?
Yeah, didn't they play TV killed the radio star, whatever it was? TikTok killed the radio star.
Yeah, exactly. They finally
that was their first song and their last.
Yeah, they played Video Killed the Radio Star was their first song. The name of the artist that made that is
Madonna.
The Boggles. The Boggles? The Boggles.
Or what? Maybe the Biggles.
Boggles? I thought you were going to look it up. I saw you going
the
for your
Bugles.
keyboard
I
there.
was. Hold on. Video Killed.
It's actually a really great song. I really like that song a lot. I think they could use it if they took
the Buggles.
The Buggles?
Maybe the Bugles.
Yeah.
It's Buggles. How would you
Buggles.
How would you say that in your accent?
I said Boggles. I should have bought a vowel. I fucked it up. Yeah. So, but didn't they go? I know they got rid of. We were talking about with Enshittification. They got rid of all of the MTV News archives.
Yeah, they did that come as part of deleting the website, or was that just like a targeted attack on MTV News? Just being them
that's a good question.
Like we don't need to just store anything anymore. We're just shutting this server down, or was it like all of their websites because they decided that they want to live entirely on social media?
You know, it's coming at an interesting time we asked that question because Disney just filed a lawsuit. They're suing the FTC in the US, obviously. Because they're saying that some trouble they're having with some kind of renewal of their license is retaliation for the whole Jimmy Kimmel kerfuffle with Trump.
I think what you might be thinking of is that they've just filed a First Amendment lawsuit against the FCC.
FCC, that's it, not FTC. That makes way more sense the way you said. But what's the
the
shit they're giving them?
So I believe it is specifically related to the whole Kimmel thing.
Okay.
It comes after the FCC began an early broadcast license renewal process tied to Disney's, quote, DEI practices.
I see.
In the lawsuit, ABC is calling for the FCC to halt its early broadcast renewal proceedings.
That's why she's the best news lady in the business, everybody. Thank you for clarifying that for me.
I looked up an article on CNBC.
That is me reading a headline and barely processing the headline. But yeah, so MTV is still around. They got the VMAs. They did the nominations. And Madonna now would you say that maybe it's potential, it's possible, it could be, has she had a longer career than Michael Jackson, who obviously has now passed away?
Well, let's see. Michael
was
Jackson
in the 70s.
Yeah, Michael Jackson started in the 70s, but when would you define the end of Michael Jackson's career? When he died?
I would say when he died.
Yeah. So then I would say yes, right?
Yeah, because she's just still going. So does that make her the biggest pop star ever?
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 the longest runningest pop star.
I guess
ever.
we're just doing that as someone who's still making music and getting nominations. Probably the way people would measure that is probably record sales, right? Probably.
Yeah, maybe. But she's definitely doing it. I mean, I was looking up because she's got so many nominations. I was like, how is Madonna beating out Taylor Swift? So I went and I looked up on Spotify, what's hot with Madonna, and 2 of her songs from this new album they're among her highest played songs on Spotify.
Sorry to everybody who listens to this on YouTube. First of all, why the fuck do you listen to this podcast on YouTube? But you're about to probably get your podcast turned off because I'm going to play a Madonna song here. So what is the name of the song, the big one that got the most nominations? What should I be playing from Madonna's 2026 discography, Ashley?
Well, the one that I would probably put the most focus on is the nomination for Song of the Year, which is her song Bring Your Love with Sabrina Carpenter.
That's weird. I just had Sabrina Carpenter up in my list because I was playing Espresso. Was that for the sponsor chat?
Maybe, or maybe you just really like Espresso. I do catch you listening to it sometimes.
Well, that's kind of a cool collaboration, Madonna and Sabrina Carpenter. All right, this is Bring Your Love.
Don't comment on my ideas. I don't want your judgment or your expectations. Don't want me up like a toy. Your vision of me is a killer of joy. I know where the parties are buried. Don't try to shut me up.
So while that was playing, I had to look this up. The year that Sabrina Carpenter was born, which, by the way, she was born May 11th, 1999.
What?
Madonna's major hit that year was Beautiful Stranger for the Austin Powers The Spy Who Shagged Me soundtrack. Can you imagine, like, in 1999, she was like 20 years into her career at that point, and she's like, I'm going to collab with someone who was born today at some point.
Well, remember
crazy?
one of the biggest moments of another pop star's career was Britney Spears. Remember they kissed on stage?
Oh, yeah. Was that Christina
That was-
Aguilera and Madonna and Britney Spears?
Maybe was that all 3 of them doing a song together? I think
my memory might be clearer on this than your memory.
If Christina
actually.
Aguilera was there, she got completely shut out of that,
No,
right?
she was going back and forth between 2 people. Yes, that's
Really?
yes, clearly, yes, 2
Really?
people. I believe that Britney Spears was on her left, and Christina Aguilera was on her right. I believe that was the setup.
I really should bow to your expertise on this one.
Hold
I
on.
just remember it being like a really big moment.
Hold on a second. Let me shut my eyes. Yeah, that's it. Wait, I should actually verify this. Let me see. I'll look this up here. Yep, there's the photo right there. There it is right there. And she kisses Christina Aguilera as well. So my memory served me well.
All right. Thank you for being our archivist and historian for this important event.
I just want to point out the hypocrisy that by me remembering this, I'm a complete pervert. But by her doing it, she's an international artist. She actually did it. So if you're mad at anybody, please be mad at Madonna. Anyway, congratulations to her, man. It's incredible to be nominated for Song of the Year in your 5th decade as a pop star. Fucking crazy.
It's impressive work.
Really crazy. Really crazy. Awesome. Congratulations to Madonna. And good luck to, what was that girl's name? Taylor Swift? Good luck to her. So there's always next year, pal.
Don't worry. One day you'll get there.
I mean, of all the songs, though, really this year, I mean, I could have picked like a dozen other artists, I feel like, that would have been up for a VMA for Song of the Year. And I'm sure there's other nominees, not just the 2 of them.
There are. So Song of the Year, the nominees are Swim by BTS, Choose in Texas by Ella Langley, Golden, that's from K-pop Demon Hunters, Bring Your Love by Madonna and Sabrina Carpenter, Man I Need from Olivia Dean, Stateside by Pink Pantheress and Zara Larson, and Where's My Husband by Ray.
Is Billy Pirate O'Connell, Inigo Montoya, Eilish, is she a VMA
Let's
darling? Does she get VMAs? Because she should.
Not this year.
Okay.
Has she put out a song this year?
I don't know, but I didn't know that Madonna put out a song this year. I don't know. We might not be the best people to ask about this. I don't know.
We're not super plugged in the music scene.
So, Ashley, when can we actually watch the VMAs and see who wins from all of these nominations?
So the awards are going to be on September 27th, but I believe voting is open now because this is a user voting award.
I'm sorry I asked this question. I'm not going to watch the VMAs. I wouldn't even know how to watch the VMAs. I'll just read about it. Let me know.
I'm not sure that MTV can air them because they might have to actually show the music videos.
Are you excited about this? How do you feel about this Netflix showing the GTA stuff? Like they got the exclusive for that.
It's weird. It's weird.
Are they trying to like distance themselves? Like, look, we're so much different than everybody else.
I think they just want to get eyeballs, and they're like, GTA gets eyeballs. GTA has always been a really weird kind of outlier in the video game space because they do like bus ads and billboards in a way that no other game does, right? Like they go really big on almost like traditional advertising. They're not advertising to gamers, they're just advertising to everybody because they figure everybody, whether they play video games or not, will play this one. So in that regard, I guess it's kind of in line with their general tradition in that like they're not trying to reach the gamers on Netflix, they're trying to reach fucking everyone via Netflix.
I get the feeling, the sense I get from it is we're bigger than everything else. We transcend. We're not going to do the typical stuff that everyone else is going to do.
Yeah, and then that's the same thing they did last time, just this is kind of like another version of that. So I can't say I'm super surprised, but it is interesting that Netflix was like, sure, yeah, let's get in on this.
Biggest hit from Madonna the year that GTA 5 came out was Give Me All Your Lovin', which reached the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 Top 10. Nicki Minaj.
We're going to be measuring every event by what Madonna song was big at the time.
Yeah, this is it. That's every era. Why not? The last 50 years, there's going to be a goddamn Madonna song in there. That's crazy to be a part of all of that history. That's crazy.
So just saying, GTA, if you make out with Madonna, we're all going to remember it.
It's who would though? It would be GTA and then what? Like Elder Scrolls 6?
Just up there on stage, just going for it.
Make out with both of them on stage. All right. Well, what else is going on in the world we should talk about, Ashley?
On like more like
Bitcoin's back, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, Bitcoin had an enormous rally yesterday. Ask me the question you always want to ask me.
Why?
Who knows? Who knows? Everything's kind of in turmoil right now. The national debt is reaching all-time high, as it does every second, but it's reaching huge milestones now. And of course, there's all this talk about the ongoing war in Iran. Iran has now said that they're moving into the offensive mode, which is interesting.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means either. It's turning into a quagmire is what it's turning into. I think after Venezuela, I think maybe they had a little bit of hubris built up and that they could just go in and have like a, 12-hour war. Didn't work out that way.
No. Well, is it possible that Bitcoin is just feeling really optimistic about this Moderna cancer vaccine?
Oh, it's always possible. Yeah. I mean, listen, Bitcoin doesn't follow any rules. People want to think it's like if the world goes south, then it goes up. It doesn't. As soon as there's like bad economic news, Bitcoin drops as well. We talked about this a bunch before. It does not act the way people want it to act.
Maybe Bitcoin's really excited about Madonna.
Maybe, yeah. They're like, oh, wow, but Madonna, what was this? Madonna's last hit when Bitcoin hit its all-time high.
I'm looking this one up. But the Moderna, the cancer vaccine is a cool one. So it's a study that they were doing specifically with melanoma patients where they make kind of like a custom version of the vaccine. It only works for someone who's already had a melanoma and had surgery for it because they then use a part of that to create like a hyper-targeted vaccine that will target that specific tumor. I guess that's one of the challenges of cancer is it's so complex. So they're trying to create like hyper customized individual versions of these vaccines.
And this is an mRNA vaccine.
Yeah, and I almost feel like vaccines maybe not even the right word for it because you have to have like already had the thing so that they have a blueprint to give the vaccine. But it's like after you've had it and maybe had surgery for it, they can use that to build a blueprint to treat and make sure that it doesn't come back.
See, this is the kind of thing that AI would be good for, right? Because they could analyze an astronomical amount of data across different genotypes if yours is mapped and see if you match up with somebody else who has had this before. And maybe that could work in your favor for getting a customized vaccine for you. I'm spitballing here, but that's the thing about AI in medicine. This is a place where it could help, right? Instead of like making a mashup between Madonna and whatever Taylor Swift songs for this year.
You know what would have been really dope is if instead of just building data centers everywhere, if they just did another like folding at home and they were like, just get gamers on this, right? And just have
You're
all
going to
the
have to explain
gamers.
what folding at home is for people.
Right. Okay. So folding at home was this project for, I believe it was PS3, where you could opt your console in. I think you had to like either download it or get a disc or something. And you could opt your console in to data crunch and to contribute to this this folding project. And they were folding, what was it, proteins?
They were doing proteins. There was also a different project, a competing one that some people were doing, which was analyzing all of the SETI data, like, for the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. So they couldn't possibly process all of this data. And so there was this big, like almost like a crowdsourced distributed computing model where people built these like screensavers, and the screensaver would load. You did it on PS3, but all my friends did it on PC. A screensaver would load, and then it would download some packets, and it would just crunch all the data and then upload the results. And, it didn't do much, but when you had millions of people running these things, it was very powerful.
And a lot of people did because they were like, this is cool. I'm happy to be a part of this.
Yeah. It was, people were really excited to do it.
So just saying, I don't know, out there, like AI bros or whatever, you could have like done that instead of making it impossible for anyone to afford a console. You could have just subsidized everyone's consoles and then used everyone's electricity in the world, I guess, to crunch your numbers instead.
That sounds like the plot of a Kingsman movie or something, though, a little bit.
It kind of does, doesn't
It does, a little bit. By the way, Bitcoin debuted in 2009. Madonna's big hit that year was Celebration. 2009, really, it was Bitcoin. Wow. Imagine being involved with it back then. There must have been like 10 people involved with it. But yeah, so let me just ask you this. At the risk of sounding potentially wary of vaccines, what would it take for you to take a cancer vaccine?
If I had already had cancer, not much. Because by that point, I'm like, do what you can.
Yeah. Do what you got to do in order to make sure this doesn't happen to me again.
Absolutely.
I also saw the study that just came out recently. Let me see if I can pull this up here. I'm doing this on the fly. That they've done a study that says that the average person now lives to be about 71 years old, which seems shockingly low to me for 2026. But that they were studying people who live to be beyond 100 years. And the one common factor they could find in this is that people who lived over 100 years basically had more of these specialized T cells that kill cancer. So essentially what it came down to is your longevity is basically gatewayed by your ability to fight off cancer.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So it's, and it's one of those things where it's an initial study and they're looking at it and things like that. But I thought that was interesting timing with this Moderna vaccine going into trials now, or passing its first trials. Isn't that what happened with it?
Yeah, it was like it passed like a stage. So they've done these trials. They've had good results so far. But with anything like this, it's going to take a lot more testing. And this is just for this one very specific scenario as well. So it could take time. I think they're working on a couple different variations of it to tackle different types of cancer. So, which is all great.
Can you imagine when they announce that they have cured cancer? Can you imagine what Madonna's song will be that year? She will be singing. She'll be collaborating with someone who hasn't been born yet. They're born like 2 years from now. God, it's insane. All right, Ashley, who will be collaborating with Madonna in the future?
All right, I want to say shout outs to Madonna's next kissers, Jesse Bertram and Sam B. Thank you both so much for sponsoring this episode of our show at patreon.com/morningsomewhere and roosterteeth.com.
You lucky devils. All right, that does it for us today, August 20th, 2026. Hey, you probably want to be here tomorrow. We're going to be here tomorrow. We hope you will be as well.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.